Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos, and this is my presentation for GDSN 150 Project 2 Typographer poster. So let's take a look. So here's my visual reference sheet where I have some of the typographer's example. His name is Jacob Cass, and he designed his own typeface called Just Sans, which is a sans serif type, and he also works a lot with branding. So here you can see he did the branding for Comedians in Cars, which is a cool show. Here's some more examples of his work. He typically uses large display type of sans serif typefaces, and he uses these contrasting colors of pink and black, typically pink, black, and white. He's worked with some major brands like Nike and Disney and Nintendo, and this is kind of the one that I drew a lot of inspiration from. I used a black background as well, white lettering, and this kind of Arial type here, and also this script type. So let's take a look at my design and let's see what it looks like here. So this is my overall design. I started off with the large Jacob Cass typeface here in Arial black. And I use this Arial black throughout in different sizes to kind of create a nice contrast between the whole composition. So you can see I started off here with the largest lettering. I reduced it in size for ambition, flair, and adventure. And I continued that throughout over here where the body copy goes. I use the same type of script. So let's talk about the script as well. So this script here that I use is called Sign Painter, and it's a very expressive type of handwritten typeface that works well in combination with the more typical Arial that we see. But even this is like Arial black, which is the kind of has wider width here, and it's just a typical Arial, but with the added color of pink, it added a nice flair to it. So I use these throughout, as you can see here, to kind of dive more into, once I got the audience attention with this larger lettering, then, oh, hey, let's learn some more. So we can do that here. And I used um, this body copy here, I used Arial, which is another form of Arial font, which is very legible even in smaller size. It has a very consistent kind of look, and it makes things very easily readable. So I continued on down, and here I ended with his biography and a little more information of here. So kind of once the audience gets what they want, all these things benefit their design process. They can learn a little bit more about the designer and what he does. And as a final lettering down here, I chose Arial Rounded MT Bold, which is a slightly different Arial font as I used throughout, and it's a little bit more rounded and it's kind of a little bit more bold, which stands out a little bit more just for the final call to action, which is kind of what we want people to do here, which is connect with Jacob on his website or on his email. So overall, this design worked really well for me, and I really like the way it turned out. I like the contrast between all the colors. I like how I can use kind of a more simpler um, typeface Arial and combine it with more decorative typeface script here, and how I can tie all that in here with everything within this design kind of cohesively works together. And we end here with a nice call to action. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation. And any critiques or comments, I'm welcome. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and we will see each other one day soon. Goodbye.